It's a me, Mario.
With a different voice this time.
It's a me, Mario.
Yes.
Did you watch the movie?
No, I haven't watched it yet, actually.
It is so fucking good.
Is it good?
Yeah,
Man, I want to see it really bad. I know it's out now. I need to watch it. I so badly wanted to go. So real quick, we're talking about a review of Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Yes, there is Bros, and I keep wanting to call it Super Mario Wonder, but it's actually Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Oh.
So this is the new Super Mario Bros. Game. It's a side-scroller Super Mario, so it's not a 3D, it's a 2D. Well, it is kind of 3D, but it's more of a side-scroller style game than it is a regular one. I want to talk all about that, but first, I need to watch Super Mario Brothers, the movie or whatever.
I liked it.
Yeah, because I love that. I'm glad that it was good. Mm-hmm. I wanted it to be good because I'm like, we need more good movie games, you know? And
yeah.
I'm glad that kind of fit the bill. Maybe I'll watch it today while I'm working on stuff. No, I don't want to watch while I'm working. I want to focus. I want to focus on it, be like into it, you know what I mean? Anyway, so back to Super Mario Bros. Wonder, everybody. I decided to pick this game up because I needed a game to play on my Switch, and I kind of gave up on Pikmin a little bit because it just kind of got repetitive.
Yeah, that game seems like it gets repetitive.
It's a great game. I mean, it's really, really good, but it's just not. I don't see like, oh, if I beat this game at the get to the end of the story, like I'll care. It's like not a story that I'm like super hyped on.
Got a question for you.
Yes,
it's still on the subject of Mario and stuff. What is the little vine thing that comes out like this? What does it remind you of?
The piranha plant?
Yeah. What does it remind you of?
A Venus flytrap?
Exactly.
Yeah.
How does someone get a cactus out of that?
I don't know.
Okay, cool. They'll listen.
Spiky?
They'll hear it because they listen to the podcast now, but they'll hear it. Just making sure you and I are on the same page, and it's not a cactus.
Yeah, why?
It's a Venus flytrap, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I win. Just say it. Jason wins.
You win?
There you go.
What's the context of this? I'm confused
No
now.
context. Back to the review.
Okay. Hey, there we go. All right. So this game opens up where, everybody's having a nice, happy day, and then all of a sudden Bowser shows up and takes Princess Peach's castle. And you're like, what the heck, man? So you have to go travel around the different lands, the different worlds, doing missions in order to get the castle back in its rightful place.
Interesting.
So the game is set up. There's this little overland world that you go to, and you walk across it, and there's like these little marker places that you go into, and it tells you it's basically. I mean, it's very, very straightforward. Where you just walk up to a marker, and then you go up to it, and it tells you what the name of the mission you're about to do is. It has a little screenshot, and it tells you the difficulty level, 1 through 3 stars or something like that.
Yeah.
And what your goal is to collect these wonder seeds that will then unlock new areas to progress forward to. So if you think Overcooked 2 with that overworld map where you select the maps and stuff like that.
Yeah, I gotcha.
It's that kind of style at the beginning. So you go through there. Some of them are little mini games, and others are full blown missions and stuff. But when you enter into a mission, one of the big changes to this game is the ability to pick up these power up things to change your Mario character to do different things. Mm-hmm. The one that everybody's probably seen is the elephant, which lets you become a big elephant.
Just random.
Yeah.
I love zero explanation on it.
Yeah, there's no story behind it other than it's wonder, it's the wonder of the world, But this game is wild because it's just like any other kind of side-scrolling Mario you play. You still have your little Goombas run around, you got your flags you have to go through and all that stuff. But there's so much visual eye candy in this world that's really, really interesting, and particle effects and
get it.
Oh God!
You're just watching it.
Oh God!
I don't need another game, but it looks good.
Oh, so what's also interesting about this game? We were talking about palate cleansers. This game is built for the TikTok generation of kids.
Oh yeah.
Because you jump into a mission and one little mission takes you a minute to beat. And then you're like, okay, cool, I did that. And you get some special reward, and you go to another one. It's another minute or two. And you can never sit here. You can go through 5 missions in 6 minutes.
So, question. I'm noticing because once again, TikTok, like you said, that this game has a lot of beats, a lot of music to it. And that's the whole thing about this game is following the beats to the music for certain things. Do you feel that in this game? There's just a lot of good music happening?
Oh yeah, the music's great. Yeah, it's really fun. It's really, really, I mean, it just
Because
feels
that's
awesome.
the overarching idea of this game is the music, right?
I mean, yeah, there's definitely in some instances, like there's these ones we're watching a video right now where there's like music blocks and stuff throughout. And it's like there's parts where like literally like the characters are like singing along to the song of the game. And like there's like things in the environment are like matched up to the music. And there's others that aren't that way. And it's just like you're just walking around, but there's just music playing in the background. But the music is very diverse and different and just very, very fun.
Okay.
Like it just sits there in the background. I'm like, oh, this is just fun and exciting and good. You know?
So that's not the overarching idea of the game, though.
No, it's not like a music focused game.
Okay,
It's not like, it's not like I'm falling to the beats for anything really. Like
Okay.
at least I haven't encountered that yet. Most of it's just like, you know, there's musical stuff happening in the world and everything, but it's just part of like the dynamic of that world that you're in.
Okay, I got you. Because I was trying to figure that out. I was just like, is this the new?
It's not like a rhythm game, basically, is what I'm saying.
Because that's
you
what
know?
they were making it seem like to be. I was just like, oh, that's pretty cool. That like, because like this one guy picked up a coin, and in order to get like all the coins, because you know like the red coins in the
Right.
old Mario games, you had to follow the beat of the music whenever the blocks would appear and disappear.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, just follow the beat of the music, and he's following it, and he's getting up there like faster
Yeah.
now. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I was just like, that's an interesting new concept that they're
Right.
introducing to Mario. I thought that's what they were doing.
Well, that's. I mean, there's that plus like 50,000 other things that are just like that are like new ideas that like
ideas.
it's not just going left to right. Like you saw one of the pieces of video where like there's like pipes everywhere that I found out after going through like 3 or 4 of them. If I jump up enough into the pipe, it puts me in another part of the world. It either takes me to another world entirely. That's like a little like mini like secret level
Yeah.
inside of that level.
Like a standard Mario game.
Yeah. Or there's like behind you, there's like a whole nother world that you can get to that's like
It's
you can
within
run
the
that.
game.
It's within the game. You see it as you're running across.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that a while ago. That's pretty
Yeah.
freaking cool.
And then there's like there's a little like as you're going through the overworld too, there's like little side areas you can go to that there's like little mini games that pop up in different periods. Like there's one mini game where you have these big like they're not buffalo, but they're like big rhino like creature things. They're really cute and stuff like that. And you go up to them and they see you and they rev themselves up to charge at you. And you can't attack them. You can't just like jump on their head and kill them. It'll just knock them out, but it's not going
not gonna finish
It's not going to finish them. So what you got to do is you got to strategically position yourself for them to run at you and keep running to where they fall off the map and like get them in that. So there's one mini game where like there's literally like 5 of them that you have to like strategically work your way to get them to follow you in certain directions to like fall off the map in different places. And then there was one that was like literally like a Donkey Kong level of piranha plants that were coming down from the top that were coming at you and trying to kill you.
Holy crap.
And you had to like work your way through to like get them to not eat your face. Because when you have these power ups, once you get eaten, the power up goes away and you go back to like Big Mario. And if you get eaten again,
Little Mario.
then you go Little Mario.
Yeah.
I mean, then if it past that, you start losing lives. So, but you can stack these power ups too, which is kind of cool. So, like the elephant one is one that I've gotten most often. There's also one where you get like White Mario and he throws fireballs out. So he's like got a range attack kind of thing.
Fire Mario. Mario's already white.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like white clothes. So yeah. And then there's another situation where like you also have these little like power up things you can have when you start the mission that you can have that gives you an added ability. Like one is like a double wall jump that you can use in certain levels. Another one is like a parachute cap. So like when you're jumping down, you can like pull your cap out and like slow.
Oh, that's cool.
Slow dive. So there's different missions like that. But there's just so much cool stuff to look at in this world, and it's super colorful. The music's incredible. Everything's moving to like. There's a lot of just movement and motion happening everywhere. It's like, it's funny because, you play games like Super Mario Maker and it's like, well, there's been a billion different ways you can like twist up the Mario formula to play all these different variety of levels.
Yeah.
But somehow this game, it just with all the cool mechanics and stuff, just makes it feel different and new. And it's like still like super fun to play, even though there is no custom Mario levels or anything like that. But they just did a really good job at, creating the magic of Mario, and it feels new and
So
fresh
colorful.
in a weird way.
My question is, besides the elephant power up, and I guess the parachute with the hat, is there any other new power ups that we haven't seen? Because we've seen Fire Mario, we've seen like Cancun. Is it Cancun Mario, where he's like a cat or some shit, right?
I think so.
And then what's another ability to Mario? Those are only two I can always remember for some reason. But I know the elephant one is like super new because everyone's using it. And another question? Can you, since it's called Super Mario Bros, can you switch characters?
Yes. So that's actually a good point. I did not mention this. This is a co-op game. It supports up to 4-player co-op.
A side scroll.
Yeah,
okay.
I feel like it would be really hard, but I've talked to people who have played this co-op with 2 people, and they were like, it's actually pretty fun and pretty good. So, but it is something that, like, we could share screen and sit down and play this together, like on a console.
Switch?
No,
just co-op couch.
Yeah,
co-op.
we can do couch co-op style. Yeah, you can also do online too, but like you can get together and play with up to 4 players, and basically like you're trapped within your screen. So just like in like The Simpsons from the old days, you gotta get trapped there. But I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. And there's like 10 different characters you can choose from. Like you can play as Mario, you can play as Luigi, you can play as Peach, Toad, like all these different people. And I don't know if I haven't played any other ones other than Mario, so I don't know if there's any like differences between them. But
I wonder, can you swap them out? Like
So whenever if
you're playing by yourself,
if you're playing the game, you just like save it and then close it out. Like you stay playing Mario. But if you leave back to main menu and you go back in your save, it lets you choose your character again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
so you don't have to unlock them. You already
they're already all fully unlocked at the beginning. Yeah, so that makes it really easy. So the other power-ups in this are the elephant fruit turns Mario into an elephant.
Okay.
There's a bubble flower that sends out slow motion bubbles that eliminates enemies.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, there's a drill mushroom that Mario's hat becomes a drill. So I guess you can like jump up and like flip down and like drill people and stuff. Yeah.
Or go forward and drill.
Yeah. The fire flower that I told you about, you shoot fire. Super mushroom, this flower will return Mario to normal size. And the Wonder Flower, this power-up can alter the world's design, changing Mario's form completely and more, which I haven't obviously uncovered. That's probably like an end-game kind of thing. But so most of it's really like the elephant and
that's the only one I see people use.
Yeah, it's like the most common one for sure. But I love the elephant because it's just like because normally, when you're playing Mario, you jump up to somebody and have to like leap up and smash them on the head. You can't just like punch them. Well, this you use your trunk to like flick them. Yeah. There was one mission I was playing where it's it's like a swampy world. Mm-hmm. Not swampy, but there was some kind of like goo and stuff everywhere, and there's like these little snails that are running up and down. You gotta like avoid the snails, and they just like go up and down on a path. So, but you can go up to the snails and you can like hit them with your trunk, and then it like kills the snail, and then their little shell flies off and lands on the ground. So then you can use their shell as a weapon to like flick it in the air and like hit people. Then also, if you hit it straight up in the air, it says good. And if you hit it again like a basketball, it goes good, great, excellent, amazing, and it jumps out a bunch of coins from hitting it a bunch of times. I was like,
I watched really videos of people like doing that and just getting 1-ups.
Oh, there's a little
the whole time.
Runny guys. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, tons of 1-ups and stuff. But there's so many like secret areas that I am on. I want to like, this is a game that you would like play through it, and then you want to go back to play through some levels again, just to like find all the things. Like it's so easy to like go back and find all the things because it's so quick to get through it. But there's a secret, I think, almost in every level probably, and some of them I just haven't seen yet.
Yeah,
but it's very, very impressive.
Trash can.
Oh yeah,
damn, dude, it looks fun. I want to get it now, but I kind of want to get a new Switch again.
A new Switch. Don't you have the OLED already?
Huh?
Don't you have the OLED?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Damn, you need to get an OLED.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it.
They're supposed to have a new Switch coming out next year, though, maybe.
I'll probably wait till then,
Yeah.
But there's not a lot of good titles on the Switch for me. You know what I mean? That'll actually sit down and play. Like Breath of the Wild, yeah, but that's just
Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. It's just too much for me. It's just too much going on. But this is something simple I can jump into and like have a good time,
Yeah, I mean, you could be sitting there, watching TV or whatever, like watching like something that you can just have in the background or whatever, and put this guy on and just play a couple levels.
Yeah, then it's pointless to have TV on then. I don't know.
Well, some people have podcast games where they like, listen, like play a game while they're like listening to a podcast or something, just because you don't have to like pay much attention to the game itself. Although you definitely want to pay attention to the music in this because the music's incredible.
Yeah,
it's really, really good. But yeah, it's a great game. I was pretty happy I bought it, and it was crazy because this is the one that came out the same day as Spider-Man. So it was like, oh shit, like what do you do, Spider-Man or Super Mario Wonder?
Spider-Man, what are you talking about?
Well, yeah, but like I mean, it's It's a big game, man. Super Mario Wonder, Super Mario Bros.
My next question for you, and I think this is going to be important for like parents and stuff. Is this a good like kid friendly game? Can they get the hang of this game?
Oh, this game is made for kids. Like it's 100%. Like that's their target.
Like, am I going to have like my nephew come up? Hey, Uncle Jason, I can't beat this level. Can you help me? Or
No.
do you feel like they can?
I think they'll be better than we are.
Okay.
I think I'll be asking kids how to beat these levels, honestly. Yeah, because I mean the movements and stuff. I mean you have your jump, you got your little ground pound, and you got like a glide, and that's basically your whole entire move set.
Okay.
So it's very very basic to get into, but really it's just like I mean you sit there and you have to pay attention like what's going on in the world, and you play the worlds multiple times. So like that's I think something that kids would do really well. It's like learning from repetition, you know.
Yeah.
It's like you play the mission, you die, you're like, okay, what did I do wrong? Okay, I did that wrong, so let me try this over again. And you just keep doing it over and over until you finally like, you know, master that level. But I mean, again, like literally there's not a mission I played that takes more than like a minute and a half to finish.
I got you.
Or 2 minutes probably. So they're very, very quick. So I think that's what's going to be so good about it. It's just like you have a kid. And I think too, for parents, like this is a great game because it's fun for an adult.
Yeah.
There's also these little flower things running around, like little like sunflowers or whatever that like talk to you as you walk by.
Yeah.
And some people I've heard people say that they're kind of annoying. I think they're so cool. I think they're like the funniest thing because they come by and they just have like some funny little quirky thing that they say to you as you're like walking by in the level and stuff. And it's always very entertaining and just like this one right here. It was like bowling, you know, is like they say, hey, you're bowling as you run by because you're about to start doing bowling. So sometimes it's like very relevant to what you're doing, but other times it's just they're just making conversation, but they add a nice little.
Which you can turn that feature off for them to stop talking to you.
Yeah, but I don't want them to stop talking to me.
I heard a lot of people get like super annoyed with them.
I was surprised. Yeah. But yeah, Super Mario Wonder, it's good. You collect coins. You collect these little purple coins too that you use to unlock things, and then the Wonder Seeds, as I mentioned earlier, are what you use to progress through the game. Actually, the purple ones are for the store. There's like a store you can go to that unlock like power ups and shit like that. But yeah, mainly just progressing through with the Wonder Seeds and do your thing. So it's a great game. Highly recommend. Surprising.
It looks fun. It looks beautiful.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder.